Do you think you'll ever be queen?
No, I don't. No.
Why do you think that?
I'd like to be a queen of people's hearts, in people's hearts.
How is it that one young British girl became part of the spectacle and whose life was intertwined within the global village? Is it because she married a prince and let everyone believe in fairy tales, or because she was the only royal with a shred of humanity left in her? It's hard to imagine the idea of the spectacle without the internet, but for centuries, the British royal family has been one of the only European monarchies to survive into the age of technology because of their behavior to stay alive within the spectacle. One individual that lit up the world was Lady Diana Spencer. Diana was born on July 1st, 1961, in Sandringham, England. She was born into a wealthy English aristocratic family who had many ties to the royal family. Using Guy Debord's definition of the spectacle, which shortened is simply in societies where modern conditions of production prevail, all of life presents itself as an immense accumulation of spectacles. We can look at two specific events in Diana's life where she flourished within the spectacle. The first one being her marriage to His Royal Highness Prince Charles, and the second one being her tragic death. She met Prince Charles while she was only 16, while she was vacationing near Queen Elizabeth's estate. Once Diana was deemed as Prince Charles's perfect match, according to his family, the spectacle of the wedding took place on July 29, 1981. It was watched by an estimated global audience of 75 million people and was deemed the wedding of the century. The wedding is how Diana lived and thrived within the spectacle. People adored her and wanted to watch her fairy tale wedding to the future king. The next event in Diana's life that garnered an audience was her tragic death. Eventually, Diana divorced Prince Charles after becoming fed up with his affair and because of her declining mental health within the marriage. While she was vacationing in Paris, she was involved in a car crash which led to her death while trying to escape the spectacle, also known as the paparazzi, on August 31st, 1997. Her death began and ended within the spectacle. The world was truly in shock over her death. 2,000 people attended Diana's funeral in person, while 2 billion people viewed it globally, becoming one of the most viewed televised events in history, completing her time within the spectacle. After Diana's celebrated life, her story stayed alive. Between the many documentaries put out about her, the television shows about her, or even every time her name was brought up in the news. As recently as November 15th of this year, Season 4 of the famed Netflix original series, The Crown, was released, which centered around Diana's and Charles's marriage. It garnered much social media buzz within the global village, which is simply the internet community, and it was in the top 10 in the US and many other countries. Diana's legacy lives on within the spectacle and in the way her story has stayed alive within the global village.